Megan, would you like to roll some dice?
I would love to roll some dice, Allison.
I am going to roll Allura Visorin today.
Pretty.
Yeah, if you flip it to this side, you can really see the hollow.
I was gonna roll Vax, but he's hiding from me. We currently have a toxic relationship with my rolls. Cannot find him. He might be in Dice Show right now. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go back to Keyleth again. You know, finale. The girl's not doing well.
Don't fuck this up for me, Allura. Ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Lower than you.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh.
Is it a 1?
No.
A 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
In my defense, it's right next to the 20.
Remember how you told her not to fuck this up for you?
Yeah, Allura, what the fuck? I rolled again. That was an 18. Hi, guys. Welcome back to our channel. Or welcome to our channel, I guess, if it's your first time here. I'm Allie. This is Meg. We are rated MA, and today we are watching The Legend of Vox Machina, the season finale of season 1. This episode is called The Darkness Within. We are very excited to be concluding season 1 here because Meg and I both adore season 2. And personally, I know that myself, I've only seen season 3, I think, one time when it came out. So I'm very excited to get back into it and to get all the way up to season 3. But some of my favorite episodes of the whole show happen in season 2. So I'm super excited for us to just push through and get on with it. But Meg and I are going to be taking notes throughout this episode. If you are familiar with our channel, you know this, you know the spiel by now, but we take notes. So if you see us looking down, we promise we're paying attention. But also, we don't really need to pay attention because Meg and I have seen the show about 6,482 times a piece. We love the show. We love Critical Role. We're big critters. We are just happy to be here and happy to be sharing our experience with all of you, even though this is not a first-time reaction. If you want to join us at the end of our video, we're going to be doing a notes portion where we talk about things that happened in the episode, things that it sets up for the future, any questions we might have, things like that. We'd love to have you if you want to join us. But without any further ado, I think Meg and I are ready to get started on the finale.
Hell yeah. Hit play.
All right, let's get into it.
It's not working. We're losing her.
The Whispered One did not return. We failed. It was too soon.
Boo-hoo, Delilah.
Keyleth is gone. But at least we have what we came for.
What the fuck are you talking about? Keyleth is still breathing.
Yeah, what the fuck, Percy?
Must be blocking all magic.
Damn it, he's right. Away from the orb! We're not done with you yet.
Grabbed her by the hair. Nice, Cass.
Ugh.
Hey, let's move, big guy. Hey. Easy. I got it from here. Thank you, Kronk.
Oh.
Okay, wait, hold up. Skeleton hand! Yes!
I love that. It comes up as a thumbs up.
Keyleth.
Oh.
Forgive me.
And me.
Oh,
Ooh.
that smile.
I did not like that.
I didn't either.
That really creeped me out, I'm not gonna lie.
Tarola will have their pound of flesh until I
He's
flay the
such an
skin
anime
from what's left of
character.
you. Oh, okay, Percy, taking this a little far. Hey, why don't you just lower the...
The fuck?
Wait, what? Percy! That's not Percy.
Keyleth?
It's a demon.
Oh.
Look. Holy shit.
Cool.
You're going to shoot me too?
If we must.
I know you're in there. Darling, take off the mask.
That's straight from the campaign.
I don't know what else to do.
Whoa.
Do not like.
Only he can stop it.
We'll buy time then. Oi! Keep him from killing Delilah! Piece of cake.
Just drag her
Fucking
like a
dragging
doll.
her. I would not be dragging her towards myself when he's firing bullets.
No!
I'm afraid I must.
So cool.
Percy!
I know you haven't seen it, but it's giving Tokyo Ghoul
Ah,
one of his eyes because he's half ghoul.
Goody. Now I get to use my new toy.
Hey, Grog, you can't!
I was only gonna chop him a little. Let him go! Cassandra!
if I was Cass, I'd be like, bitch, I'm right here.
What's the matter, son? Not hungry?
You look pale, boy. Like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, him in the goblet. That's cool.
Dead to the Derolos. Stop. Not again. Not again. I won't let you take.
Aww.
So we just wait for him to kill us?
He has to reload eventually. Right?
Ooh.
Cool. Oh my god, in the last episode, we didn't even talk about Anna leaving.
Oh no, we didn't.
Forgot about that. Whoops.
Fuck that burns.
Ooh, owie.
Listen to us. You must.
Look at that!
That's so cool.
Fight.
Okay, Scalen.
Orthax is kind of dog-like, and it makes me very happy.
One well-placed shot and the pain disappears.
Whoa.
Fight it!
Wait.
Come on, Percy.
What are you doing to me?
Giving you what you wanted, Percival.
Who are you?
You know exactly who I am. You.
My dog also like crow-like.
It is. I love the mouth. My favorite part of Orthax is the mouth.
Welcoming my help. Welcoming the rage that fueled you to create it. The weapon.
What are you talking about?
The list.
You're not under a charm anymore, damn it. Do something. Against a demon. What? You're his sister. Reach him.
Come on, Cassandra.
It's all I have left.
If you reclaim yourself, you won't hurt the ones you love. Find the real Percy within. Find my...
I got chills from that.
I'm here for you. We all are.
Cool.
Ooh. That's a sick shot.
Orthax is so cool.
Let you!
I'm already almost at a whole page of notes.
This is your parents.
Silas is gone. I know that suffering. Losing one's family is a wound that cannot be mended.
At least he saw the sunlight one last time.
Ouch.
Cities will fall. Titans will rise. Rivers will flow with the blood.
That's personal, Cassandra.
Well, to be fair,
Deserved. Well, also, she had to put up with Delilah's shit for how many years? 5 years?
wow, I forgot they disintegrated her body.
Yeah.
Regardless of its origin, it can still prove to be an effective weapon.
What? Are you forgetting the smoke? And the whole "I'm insane with vengeance" thing.
The demon is gone, Scanlan. The curse is lifted.
Mm.
Ow! You know how much that costs? How bloody long it will take me to make another? Well, I'll be damned.
Thank you. All of you.
I think that happened in the campaign. Scanlan threw the gun in the acid. Oh, Vedmire's still hanging from the tree.
What do we do? Just nod and smile, Kiki. Of course, our pleasure. It was nothing at all.
Oh, hello, handsome. Scanlan Shorthall.
Why is this man oiled up?
You see, freedom fighting is tiring work. So I was just wondering if maybe...
These people just survived the apocalypse, Scanlan. They don't need your gonorrhea.
Oh, hello, I see you!
Ew, Krog.
I meant what I said yesterday.
I know, Vax. And it's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. But we have responsibilities.
No!
Hey, I just can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. No, you're right. I'm gonna walk away.
And I walk away! Oh, I just got that reference.
From what you told me, it must be connected to something beyond the veil. One of our holy men already went to investigate it.
Nasty.
What do you have in mind, Green?
Well, there's this tree spell, but, well, it only works on trees I've seen before, and they have to be alive, and also I have to be strong enough, and I think I can only do it like once a day, so, you know what? Just forget I brought
Tree stride, I think is what it's called. Or something like that.
Oh.
Aren't trees just the best?
Druids are so cool.
Druids are awesome.
So this is sometime later. I wonder how long it is.
That's been like at least a few weeks, right?
Because Percy has a new gun. The house is cleaned up and taken care of. Trinket!
Hate doors.
I got
Buddies. Pike is back.
Oh, thanks, Mikey.
Okay, I can't really breathe, so...
I love Ashley.
Song! Yes! Sit down, my friends, and I'll start rocking ya with the epic legend of
Vox Machina.
He was about to go off. I'm so mad. Let my man cook. Iman is so pretty.
Saved us from this threat. Yet again. They showed me that the wisdom of a group, no matter how unconventional, outweighs that of the individual. There is foresight in friendship.
That character looks like Bolin from Korra.
These wise patriots shall ensure that Iman stands forever. Now, in addition to the council members you already know, we will be adding a few more.
I was like, doesn't
Pillars of the community who have held up.
This is such a good ending.
Gods above us.
Uh-oh.
No.
Do you know how mad I was when I finished season 1 and was like, that's how it ends?
I have to wait for season 2?
Yup.
It's the worst thing ever.
All right, Meg, that was the season finale of season 1 of The Legend of Vox Machina, The Darkness Within. What did you think?
We made it.
We did make it. We made it all the way to the end of the season. I ended up filling a whole page with notes, but I didn't think I would, but I did.
Same. A lot happens in this episode. It's so good. This is such a good episode. And also that ending is just rude.
Uh-huh.
Like you said, it was even more rude back in the day when this was just released in season 2, wasn't even out yet. Yeah, but overall, excellent episode.
I love it. I mean, I enjoy this episode a lot because I love the Orthax stuff. This is probably one of my favorite episodes in the season, apart from episode 9. And I really enjoy episode 4 as well, when they fight those like shadow demon creatures in the fort. I just like that episode because I think that fight is so fun and it's so cool. So yeah, this is probably in my top 3 for season 1. I really enjoy this episode.
It's a really good one. I mean, because I feel like it should be with being the finale. I mean, can you imagine if a finale was shit? Like the original Dexter.
I didn't say it. So
I'm going to stay off that soapbox. Do you want to go through some notes? Who wants to start? You want me to start? Do you want to start? What do we want to do?
I think mine are less extensive than yours. Do you want to read them and I'll fill in if I have anything that you didn't get, or do you want me to read them and then you fill in?
I mean, I can go over it and then you fill in.
Let's do that.
Sounds good. So I found out the orb has a non-magical field and that, the elixir for Keyleth was not working. I mean, no magic was working. Nothing. So they had to hightail it out of there. Grog found the Craven Edge sword.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be an interesting little arc aspect in season 2. That's going to be very, very interesting to get into.
Uh-huh.
Vax finds Keyleth's pouch and heals her with what he's able to remember from when Keyleth healed Cassandra. So thank God Vax was there, because if he was not there, Keyleth would have been gone. We love when things help us out in D&D campaigns from previous decisions. The group found out that Percy is possessed by Orthax. That whole thing was so cool. Like the animation of Orthax is just sick, kind of seeing the Percy's battle with it, just kind of going back and forth. Percy originally tried to kill himself, but he puts the list up to his chin and he's like, there's no other, like, what other way is there? Because he doesn't probably think he can fight this thing off. I mean, it's super powerful, as we saw. Percy was brought into kind of like a trance to where he saw Cassandra being taken by, it was Anders, and I can't remember who the other person was. I wrote it. Was it Silas in the classroom? Who was there with Cassandra and Anders? I cannot remember. Who
Yes,
was
it
there.
was Silas. He was
It was
holding her by the
Silas.
throat.
And he saw flashbacks of his family dying, like in the dining room, and just all these horrible things. But in reality, these people, like the villains, Anders and all of them, are Percy's friends. Like it's Vex and Vax and just Keyleth, everyone, and they're trying to get to Percy, and it's just such an amazing scene. I absolutely love that part of this episode. And we find out that Orthax is tied to the list. Percy shoots himself in the hand to kind of disconnect himself from Orthax. And also, it's the hand that he uses to fire. Cassandra killed Delilah whenever Percy was kind of like, that's pain enough. I know what it's like. And then Cassandra just full on just stabs her in the neck with her rapier. I mean, from everything that they went through, deserved. Yeah.
Yep.
They threw her body into a pool of acid,
which we totally forgot about, because I did not remember that at all.
I thought they just kind of like left her body or something like that, because I remember what happened to Silas, but Delilah, no idea. And I was like, oh, that's a pool of acid that somehow they found in here?
No, that was the acid from the thing that they stopped when Grog pulled the drain.
That's right.
That was like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, it's such a fever dream. We've recorded so much stuff. Yeah, they threw her body into that acid, so bit herself in the ass with that one. Scanlan, just on a whim, on a guess, takes the list from Percy. Well, not from Percy, he was on the ground as Percy was trying to grab it, and then tosses it into the acid as well. Percy's like, what the hell, Scanlan? It's fine. And then we find out that Orthax just goes up for and then goes back down as the list is destroyed.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It's a good Orthax, Meg. I like it.
Thank you. Cassandra and Percy talk about what to do, because Cassandra states that the Derolos have watched over Whitestone for over 200 years. And she asks if Percy's gonna take over. And Percy thinks that Cassandra should take over, which I think was the right call anyways. And it helps, Percy being able to have that out to continue on with Vox Machina. The Chroma Conclave shows up at the end.
I think it'll be fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen there, right?
No! They're just coming for the speech.
They're like, Uriel, we're late. Sorry, we're on our way in.
We'll find out in season 2. They're a great addition to a party.
We'll find out in the first 2 minutes of season 2.
Yes, we will. They're there for the snacks.
Uh-huh. All 2 or 3 million of them.
They're there for a barbecue.
To jail with you, Megan.
But that's all I had for my notes, Allie.
I made a note about something that Delilah said at the very beginning of the episode. She said the Whispered One didn't return.
Yeah.
Because we saw a humanoid visage there that popped in at the end of the last episode.
Freaky.
That seemed to disappear away back into the spinning ball of death or whatever it is. And Delilah made a comment that she believed that the Whispered One did not return to the world, that her ritual had failed, which is interesting. I forgot about that, which I think is why Vox Machina here at the end of the episode go, oh yeah, what about that giant spinning ball of death that we left back at the top of the ziggurat? And they're like, hopefully it's nothing bad. Cut to, we know it's bad. I made a note about Craven Edge also. Craven Edge is the name of Silas's sword that Grog picks up. And I made a note about something that Meg doesn't know about, which is that Travis, who plays Grog, in every campaign has carried a cursed sword at some point. It's like a running joke that he always has a cursed sword. And when he got one in campaign 3, Matt was like, I was trying to give it to someone else. I thought someone else was going to take it. And then fucking Chetney ended up with it. And they could not stop laughing at the fact that Travis somehow, by happenstance, managed to be the first one to pick up the cursed sword. It was just so funny. It was very funny to me.
Travis, stay away from swords.
Stay away from swords, my guy. We had a Vax saving Keyleth again with, I wrote down like with a healing kit or like a medicine check, because in D&D, if you have someone who's been downed, meaning they are at 0 hit points or under, basically they enter a phase where they do something called death saving throws. Basically, it means that every turn, usually because this happens in a combat, usually, every turn when it comes to that player's turn, the DM will say, okay, roll a d20. And on a 10 or higher, you succeed. But on a 1 through 9, you fail. And on a 1, you critically fail. And on a 20, you critically succeed. So on a 20, you succeed twice. On a 1, you fail twice, and you only get 3. So it's the first to 3 will either stabilize you back at 0 or will kill you. But when someone is downed, meaning when they are at 0 hit points, you can perform a medicine check on them, which will stabilize them. But it's obvious here that Vax was able to heal her because she came back up and was talking and speaking, which means she was above 0 hit points. So even though she was weak, I'm assuming it was some sort of herbalism kit, which creates basically the effect of like a health potion. Probably gave her some healing potions because usually druids are proficient with herbalism kits. I'm assuming that that's what that was, but that was still cool to see it.
I was gonna say, as somebody who regularly plays druids, yeah, always have an herbalism kit.
Yeah, herbalism kits are great. I made a note that just said Orthax visuals go crazy, because they do. The Orthax visuals are, in my opinion, the best visuals in season 1. They are amazing. They look so fucking good. And I'll even go so far as to say they are some of my favorite visuals in the whole show.
Interesting.
There's some stuff in season 3 that I remember really loving. A lot of stuff with Pike when Pike gets the armor. She's got a lot of cool visuals there. I love the aesthetic of like smoke and smoke forming shapes and beings and creatures. I just think it looks really cool. And just there's something so simplistic about Orthax's design. And Meg and I talked about it in it, where he almost has like a dog-like quality, but kind of has the appearance of like a crow or a raven.
Yeah.
It has a very bird-like appearance, but kind of has, it's like twitchy like it too.
Almost like a werewolf with a crow head.
It's so simplistic that it works, because it's not overly complicated and it's not something super fancy, but it's simple and the design really, really, really works. I love the way that Orthax looks. Again, we saw Percy being trapped in his own mind, and something that Percy says, or actually, I'm sorry, something that Orthax says is very important, which is that Percy's own need for vengeance is what summoned Orthax in the first place. Orthax is a
Yeah.
demon, which means he deals in pacts or binding deals, bargains, exchanges, things like that. Orthax, who is a like shadow demon, basically was summoned from the hells, from the plane that he originates from, because he could sense how much vengeance Percy was carrying, and it allowed him this opening to posit this deal to Percy, who in his kind of messed up state is how Percy was able to make this deal with Orthax. And in exchange for this deal, Orthax taught him how to build and create the list in the agreement that Percy would use the list to feed souls to Orthax. So everyone that he kills was then taken and transferred to Orthax. Super cool. I love that that's not revealed until the end of the season, and you just get these hints of like, there's something kind of off with Percy, and then it's like, boom, demon. I also wrote down that Percy shot himself to break Orthax's hold. I wrote down something that Delilah said when she was like doing like her villain monologue right before Cass killed her. She said, cities will fall and titans will rise. We know in the lore of Exandria that the titans were here first and then the gods came. Or I'm sorry, maybe it was the primordials were here first. It was like the primordials, so like earth, fire, air, and water were the beings that kind of built Exandria, so to speak. And then the gods came, and there were titans at one point as well. Titans become a lot more important to the overall Exandrian lore once you get into Campaign 3, so I'm not going to talk about that too much, but I like the idea that she brought titans back into it because that does actually tie into the lore of Exandria. We had Cassandra killing Delilah, and then they disintegrated her body, threw the gun in the acid. Cass stayed in Whitestone. Vax had this line that he says, I'm gonna walk away, which is a throwback to something that Liam started in the campaign. He would do this thing where he'd like, basically like a mic drop type moment, and he'd be like, and I walk away. And it's just like, I wipe my hands clean of this, I walk away. And so I don't know if I ever noticed that before, that that's what he says in that scene. But the and I walk away was very obviously a reference back to actual stuff that happens in the campaign. Meg and I forgot to mention this in the last episode, but Anna Ripley's gone. She's just out and about in the cosmos. Of course, Meg and I know where she's at, and we know where we'll see her again. She's gone. Probably should talk about that.
At least she did an Irish goodbye, you know?
Well, she told Percy to go with her, and Percy basically let her go because killing Delilah and Cyrus was more important. Silas. Killing Delilah and Silas. Jeez. Silas? Cyrus. Silas. Jesus. Sorry, my head. Killing Delilah and Silas was more important to him than having her. The spinning orb of death is still present in Whitestone and obviously still very active and dangerous. We skipped ahead a bit of time, and Meg and I are assuming probably at least a few weeks because Percy had time to rebuild the pepper box. They had time to clean up Greyskull Keep. It looked like they had settled into the home, so I'm going to assume a few weeks went by. I don't know if there's an actual time frame on that. And then, of course, we ended with the arrival of 4 dragons in Iman. I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not fine. It's very, very bad. But I'm so excited. We're officially at season 2.
We are! You guys will be able to find out what happens to them next week.
And I get to use my Matron of Ravens dice.
Yes, you do.
Oh. I love the Matron of Ravens dice. You guys will see them if you watch season 2 with us.
Come on with us. It'll be fun.
Specifically, episode 4. I'll have them for episode 4.
Yes, you will.
Anyway, Meg, are you ready to wrap up here so we can go watch season 2?
Yes, I am. So I get really excited.
Well, it's okay. You should be excited. This is a momentous occasion, Megan. Anyway, Meg and I are going to conclude here for the day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. As always, I'm Allie. This is Meg. We are also doing Arcane on our channel. It's coming out on Fridays. If for whatever reason the episode's not up on a Friday, check out our Patreon. The link is in our bio, in our description on our channel. It's really easy to find. And we've also done Andor as well, which we had so much fun with. I cried a lot. It was fine. Mind your business. Anyway, we're going to conclude here so we can go watch season 2. But without any further ado, we will check you guys out in the next one. Bye!
Bye!